What's good? Hello, people. I just got home from work and I knew the DEI thing was bad, right? I knew it was bad. But I did not think it would get to this point where every freaking DEI riddled game is just immediately just dying on the spot. Concord is already not looking great. People already hate that game. I'm assuming they were playing the beta. They already hate the freaking game, dude. And I mean that game is just DEI central. The character designs in Concord are absolutely terrible. I've made better character designs on Soul Calibur, for crying out loud. On Code Vein, that new game Dustborn, dead on arrival. 42 players on Dustborn on Steam. 42. That is just abysmal. 42 players. And there was this other game that was made by the creators of Life is Strange. And if I'm not mistaken, the main character of that game is, again, a black female. And why does she look almost just like the chick from Dustborn, the same main character? Like, that's another thing with these woke people. They're so cookie cutter. They're so freaking cookie cutter. And they're both in a band, right? They're both in a band. You know, what makes me annoyed about this is the fact that I'm literally the type of person that DEI would create. I'm the type of character that DEI would make, and then they would write it terribly and probably make me gay. For the sake of inclusivity, right? Everything's got to be black and gay, I guess. This is the problem with these woke developers. This is the problem with DEI in general. In being diverse, you've completely taken away diversity. How do you even do that? The music in Dustborn was absolutely terrible. The music that those characters made was awful. Cringiest freaking thing I've ever heard in my life.
We're the aliens. We're the refugees. We walk among you. We're right behind you. Your time is past.
This is not what gamers want. To the woke developers, this is not what we want. We don't want this stuff. We don't find this stuff cool. What I don't understand is how you can force diversity to the point where there is no diversity. This is the insane thing about it. Everything was already diverse to begin with. So, again, I ask, where did it come into your mind that there was no diversity in the first place? And you know what I think it is? It's just the fact that these people aren't fans of anything. They don't watch Star Wars. They never watched Cartoon Network. They never watched Nickelodeon. They never watched anime. They don't know nothing about diversity. They don't watch or play any of this stuff. They don't know anything about this stuff. They just assume. I remember when when people were saying there were no great female protagonists in movies. So we're gonna pretend like Alien never happened? Really? Like stuff like that. It's like you're just assuming. Y'all don't know anything about anything. You do no research. Why jump the gun that hard? What makes no sense to me is that a lot of these people are around my age. Mid to late 20s. Or early 30s. Did we grow up watching the same stuff? Did we grow up playing the same video games? Oh wait, that's right. Y'all don't play video games. Y'all don't watch anything. You're not a fan of anything. Y'all don't read comic books. I don't understand forced diversity. I don't get it. And it's clearly just ruining everything. I'm gonna tell y'all a real story, okay? And this happened when I was in college. Now, let me tell y'all something. My college friend group was extremely diverse. Extremely. Everybody under the freaking rainbow was in that friend group. Black, white, Asian, Indian, trans, bisexual, homosexual, straight. You know, everybody was in that friend group. We had an anime club. We hosted fighting game tournaments. I got second place in the Tekken 7 tournament we hosted. That tournament was lit, by the way. It was a lit freaking tournament. Eventually, the anime club kind of disbanded, and the group got smaller. And then new people came in, and then we started a gaming club with that small group of people. And then that small group again expanded into a big club. And again, it was super diverse. Everybody under the freaking sun was there. Again, gay, straight, bi, trans, black, white, Asian, friggin' you name it. Everybody was in that club, okay? Biggest club on campus. And the premise of gaming club was, I don't care what you identify as, I don't care where you're from, you show up, you play video games, we have a good time, we eat pizza, and then we go home when it's time to go home. Sometimes we were there at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. We normally just stayed there hecka late. We didn't care, okay? They kind of just let us do that, you know? And the student council, if I'm not mistaken, the student council in that college was woke. Like, they were woke. Alright? Like, it was bad how woke they were. And I had this one homie in the gaming club, trans female named Christine. I rock with Christine. Christine was a real Star Wars fan. Really knew about Star Wars. Like, down to a T. Really knew her stuff, okay? Shout out to Christine for real. And the student council came up to us one night in the hallway. Like, they were really pressing us about being diverse and inclusive and just, it was nothing but talking. They were always just talking about inclusivity with this club. And our club president told them already, just show up and play video games. We don't care about all that stuff. And they stopped us in the hallway one day.
Hey, are you guys gonna, are you guys being inclusive? Are you focusing on inclusivity?
And me and Christine both looked at them. We both looked at them. We locked eyes with them, like. And then Christine looks at them and goes,
That has absolutely nothing to do with playing video games, my guy.
absolutely right. That has absolutely nothing to do with playing video games. And what they were trying to refer to was like people's sexuality and stuff like that. It's like, what is any of that crap you being you being gay, you being this, being that, have anything to do with showing up, playing video games, and having fun, and then going home? I don't care about what you're doing in the bedroom. I'm here to play Apex Legends with my homies. I'm here to play Call of Duty with my homies. I'm here to play Paladins with my homies. That's it. That's all we cared about. And they're trying to shoehorn inclusivity as if the club didn't already have every freaking body in it. And when I look back on it, it's like, I don't... Like, what was going on up here? Like, y'all see the club. You got a trans woman standing right next to me, telling you that crap don't matter to us. And they were just pressing us about it. These types of people, I guess, are they narcissists? I guess they are. Like, you gotta be living in your own little world. Like, you're seeking validation from people when you really don't even need to. And you're seeking validation in terrible ways. Your idea of seeking validation is ruining everything for everybody else. That's not how you gain respect or validation. That's just how you get people to hate you. I don't know, man. I find this whole thing with DEI, inclusivity, it's concerning to me. From a mental standpoint, it's very concerning. I don't have a grasp on how that way of thinking, I don't get it. I don't understand. My mind cannot compute it. I can't math that. I cannot do it. Most of us can't. Most of us are normal, right? These people, you need Jesus. A lot of these people need Jesus. These people need Jesus. Or a therapist, or something. You need to seek help. These kinds of people need to seek help. That's my conclusion on it, man. You need to seek help. If this is the type of person you are, you need to find help. Because this is not how society works. And it's clearly not how gaming is going to work either. If your games keep failing, they had the audacity, Screen Rant had the audacity to take points off of their Wukong Black Myth review because it lacked inclusivity. Doesn't that game basically take place in China? Inclusivity in Chinese mythos. And you're worried about inclusivity. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Look at what happened to Acolyte. Your inclusivity ruined it. This can't keep up. This DEI thing cannot keep up. It's not going to work anymore. It's not going to work. It's not sustainable. It does not agree. No, reality does not agree with it. Reality does not agree with it. Period. If reality doesn't agree with it, it's not going to freaking work. At all. And we're not that stupid. Sorry, but we're not. God bless. And deuces.